They do.
That's who you want riding with you. Shut the hell up. She reminded me of Rimmer from Red Dwarf right there. In a good way. You know, some things I just do for me. There's jokes I do for me. There's a little inside sight gag I'm doing on Last of Us that's just for me. Nobody's mentioned it. Nobody ever mentions my little tiny little things I do. Um, I'll insert a little clip from some other show to accentuate what I'm saying. Nobody ever says, "Oh man, that clip was hilarious. I laughed my ass off." You know, and that's not why I do it. I don't do it so people compliment me. I do it because it makes me laugh. Which I do all this because it makes me laugh, right? All right, not necessarily makes me laugh. Some of this stuff is breaking my heart, but like I do it because I enjoy it, right? Anyway, the point is, last week episode, I mentioned that Lucius's wife screaming at that particular moment reminded me of Rimmer, and there was a very specific clip of Rimmer from Red Dwarf that I wanted to bring up. That there's very much the same thing, and I spent an inordinate amount of time. Typically, like when I want to find a clip, I search YouTube and it's always there. Like it's always what I need. You know, any of these clips you've ever seen me use, even the one I think on Rome actually, where it's I take it back. Alice actually asked me about the one I'm getting ready to talk about. It's from Superman 3. It's a clip of Richard Pryor showing up because he was embezzling money, and then he revealed that he was embezzling money. I'm pretty sure this is Rome. It may have been some other show, but I'm pretty sure it's Rome. And so I searched for Richard Pryor, Superman 3, and then I was very easily able to find that clip. I stuck it at the end of the episode because I'd referenced it earlier in the episode, and so that is a time where somebody mentioned one of my clips. But most of the time they don't. But anyway, so like I'm able, I come to mind with a clip. Either when I'm recording, I think of it, let me do that later, or when I'm editing, it occurs to me, hey, let's do that. So I do that later, right? So then I'll go search for the clip. It's easy to find. This one, I could not find it anywhere. I wanted this very specific clip from Red Dwarf, and it's from the first season. So if anything would be available, it'd be this. Or you think the entire first season of Red Dwarf would be available just in various clips? People would have, one way or another, various compilations, it would be available. No, man, this is not available. And so that annoyed me. I was like, fuck, man. Like, I literally I wasted 45 minutes looking for this goddamn clip. Just everywhere, right? Various searches, going through, they would have 6 minutes of Red Dwarf season 1. I'd watch the whole 6 minutes. That's why it took me 45 minutes, right? And finally, at 45 minutes, I was like, you know what? I gotta get this episode posted in 2 hours. Like, fuck this clip. It doesn't matter, right? Like, it's stupid. Nobody cares about the clips. I'm the only one who cares. I'm wasting time. Like, I'm literally wasting time I don't have, right? So, the hell with it, right? So then I posted the episode. And I was bitter. For days I was bitter. I was like, man, that would have been so much better with that clip. Well, I found the clip. What I did was, I said, why don't I just, because I can access any episode of anything now. I've got, sources, right? So I said, well, let me just go find that episode of Red Dwarf and actually screen record it myself, which is what I did. I don't think it's worth it. I really don't. The amount of, the return on my time investment is not worth it. But I'm still going to post. I'm going to post what she said, and I'm going to post what he said. You can tell me yourself, what you think. Is it similar? I mean, it's been built up so much in my mind it doesn't even matter anymore. But I'm doing it. I even wasted my intro on this, right? Just want to give a little behind the scenes of something. There's a lot of this stuff you never see it because it doesn't get expressed, right? But these are some of my struggles. That's just pointless waste of time. Completely pointless, man.
Why don't you shut up, you... They do.
Stop your foul whining, you filthy piece of distended rectum!